All right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? It's Joe Troyer, and I have on with me again the one and only Anthony Aries, and his protege Damon on the line as well. Our good old Texan.
All right. How
Everybody's
y'all
got to
doing?
have one.
We do, yeah. Everyone's gonna have a slow talking Texan.
So if you're watching this right now, I'm assuming you're watching it from the Digital Triggers blog. So down below in the comments area, that's where you guys need to be and asking all of your guys' questions. All right, we're going to be monitoring that as we do this hangout. And so the big point of tonight's hangout is to show you guys some more case studies, some more proof, some more examples of how this stuff works, some more use cases on how you guys can actually get this into your business and how you guys can make sure that you guys pay for this investment really, really, really quickly. Anthony, I want to talk a little bit about your method that you've
Sure,
been doing without giving away everything, if that's cool with you, and how you
sure.
picked up that new vet. And obviously, last but not least, kind of go through the platform and make sure that you guys know all the best practices.
Sounds good.
So again, but biggest thing, guys, is make sure put your comments down below this video so that we can make sure that these get answered while we're on this call tonight. So obviously, this offer is closing at midnight, and we need to figure out if you guys are on the fence. We need to get you in or get you out. Okay,
Yep.
and if you're out, that's fine too. But tonight's the time to make your decision, and so hopefully we're here to help you make that decision, whether it's right for you or whether it's not right for you. Um,
And one of the things we're doing too is this is a private promo. You're one of the first. You're the first. One of the first folks
Yeah.
to let anyone know about it publicly. And then we're gonna shut this down for a little while, so that we can take on all the new users and help everyone that's new and get everyone up to speed. Um, and it may be a few weeks before we reopen the doors again. So, now is a great time to get in because what we really want to do is focus in on the users. You brought in a lot of users, Joe, and we want to make sure to serve all your customers and everyone that came on board to make sure everyone's using the platform because we don't want people to just get this and not use it, right? The whole point is to get it, use it, and so we want to get everybody acclimated, and so we're going to take some time, get everybody in, get everyone using it. We got some coaching calls coming up, so now's the time to make the decision because it could be a few weeks before you come back in.
Great point, definitely. And I'm sure you guys at some point in the near future, probably not the next promo, but some point you guys are going to be raising the price, I'm sure, as well.
Oh,
So
absolutely. Yeah.
no BS scarcity, guys, but I got you guys the best deal. It'll probably be another promo or two until they, raise the price. But like Anthony said, it's going to be a little bit. They want to take care of you guys first. So if you think you want to get in the door, just, bite the bullet.
Yeah, we got it's interesting too today. Like we just constantly keep updating. Like today, Damon just released a whole new training module. And I know some of your people already know how to do this on how to lease video assets to businesses, but Damon just created a whole new module for that on in his take and how he does it, and he's constantly adding content in the bonus section of the product. And it's how he's using the product and how some of the other members are using the product. And there's a fantastic SendWire training in there. You got a chance to take a look at that, Joe, right? What did you
Definitely,
think of
definitely.
that?
Yeah, it was really good stuff. I mean, for being a software product, you guys did an amazing job with all the training. Typically when you buy a piece of software, the other side of it's missing.
Right.
The tutorials are there in terms of how to use the product. Here's where you do this, here's where you do that, right? But everything else is left out because they want
Yeah.
to sell you something else.
Right.
I think you guys did a really, really good job kind of backing up the software with a boatload of really, really good in-depth, step-by-step training for sure.
On how to make money and how to monetize it.
Yeah, how to make money, how to monetize it, more on the SEO side as well, all of the things that you guys can be doing. I think you guys did a really good job overall in that training section. I mean, something that I don't really say too often when it comes to training.
No, it means a lot coming from you, dude.
It does.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, I'd love to at some point open that up too, if it's cool with you. Maybe right now before we kind of kick things off while Damon's getting ready, if we could just open up and show everybody the training side of it. obviously they've seen all of the, we kind of did a walkthrough of the software before, but nobody's seen that crazy build out that you guys did with all that content.
Let me see if I can get us in there. I believe
I mean,
I
I know,
have.
like, you guys did, like, I don't know, Damon, how many videos did you do just on SynWire? 12 or something?
Yeah, I think there's like 12 videos just on SynWire, and it's kind of like a power user roadmap. I think we've got 10 tips and a couple of bonus tips in there.
And I mean, I've gotten some really good feedback from that already. I was on a mastermind call with some of my elite fellows that are doing lead gen and stuff on a local level, and I had quite a few of them say, yeah, VidPenguin's awesome, and the training was really, really good, and some people were picking up some good nuggets from your training, so I appreciate that.
Perfect. I love hearing that. That's really good.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm trying to get the login here for that. Let me get that.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
That's all right. Not a problem. It's a good thing to show folks.
Definitely.
You can get into Kajabi from there, right?
Yeah, I'm actually logging in right now. The computer always gets my Kajabi login mixed up with your Kajabi login, so I gotta go hunt it down.
I want to share with everybody just a quick little tip that I got, and this is going to be complex, guys. So help me make this easy for everybody to understand while you guys are looking through that stuff and pulling up the members area. So on the last Hangout that we all did together, we talked about the little trick in spinning the anchor text in the RSS feed title and including the cities in there, right?
Yep.
And how we're able to take a video in Miami, let's say, and rank it for a bunch of the suburbs in Miami, with just a couple little tweaks. We'll just 60 seconds running through VidPenguin. So that got me thinking, and I put that method on steroids a bit, if you will. So I went into SynWire, and I have an account that has a boatload of accounts in there. And I downloaded my video that I made with YouTube's video creator, and I took that same spun content, and I threw that video out. You can only do it on 5 accounts at a time, but I did it on 5 accounts, then just did it again, another 5, another 5, another 5. I had 25 videos out in about 60 seconds, and then went and threw them all through VidPenguin and did the same thing. And so I took every URL then of all the videos that I uploaded and threw them through VidPenguin. So now, if you go and look in the videos tab in almost every one of the cities that I went after, my videos are like 80% of the videos that are listed there.
Wow.
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 So I might not be number 1 yet, just with me spending 10 minutes doing it, but I controlled the entire videos tab. And I mean, it took no time at all.
Well, and Joe, did the video have any meaning, or was it just a fake video? I mean,
let's pull it up here. Let's see. So this Lake Park mobile dent repair. Let me just figure out how to show my screen. Here we go. There we go. So Lake Park mobile dent repair, I'm ranking here, and I mean this video is there's background music. It's 31 seconds long. I'm gonna mute it, but it's just background music and a screenshot from my website, and then text overlay using the YouTube video builder. I mean, nothing complex at all. It's one of the sloppiest videos I've ever created. So some really, really good stuff there. Easy stuff to just dominate.
So, let me, one of the things that's happening here, Damon, is my access isn't right. And so I can't see a lot of the stuff that I'm supposed to see, but here's what I can pull up so far. I think you guys need to fix my access.
Okay.
let's see.
I can log in too.
Yeah, it may be easier to see it from Joe's because
Okay.
I've got him with the premium membership.
Yep.
What's
Not sure how to
the
switch.
what's the login URL? I know how to have the password saved.
It's vidpenguin.kajabi.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Already coming up. Let me log in here. Guess I don't have it saved. One sec, I'll get it. What a great demo. This is what happens when you do stuff off the cuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, awesome. All right, I'm in.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So let's share my screen. All right, cool. All right, let me just get out of here. All right, cool. So when you come into the dashboard, you'll see basic training, coaching calls, webinar replays, bonuses, and resources. But when you start to dive in here, you look under basic training and fundamentals, and there's 3 videos. Go into case studies, and there's 4 videos. You go into one-on-one. I'm not sure what this section is.
Joe, I think your screen went away.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you go in one-on-one, and I mean, there's just a boatload of good videos here. Go into webinar replays, and there's already 4 replays in here for you guys. If you go under bonuses, I mean, look at all these bonuses. This is the one that we were talking about earlier, 10 best SynWire tips. I mean, there's a boatload of great tips in here. This Minions A team, B team, I gotta put my hat off to you. You did a great job explaining this. And the different tiered networks and stuff. This is one of the questions that I get asked the most as a SynWire, or as the owner of SynWire, is a lot of stuff with the Minions in terms of how to set things up, how to properly do it in the multiple tiers, and you did a great job executing this. And so this is a great bonus. Obviously, the bottom, how to let's see this one. 10 power user tips for SynWire, 10 index SynWire history. So basically, you guys show how to actually go in and pull the RSS feed, or not the RSS feed, the post history for SynWire, and I don't think a lot of people even know that this even exists, and then push it into, a backlinks indexing type of service, in order to actually get your links out there and actually indexed. So a bunch of good stuff in here. Let's see what else. Video Marketing 101. I mean, it just keeps going. Coming soon. 5 best tools I know is in here. I was looking at this one.
Yeah,
I guess
releasing these bonuses are being released each week. I mean, they're so new that we don't we haven't saved anything. We're as fast as we're creating, they're getting released.
These are all courses within the software. Like, we could easily go off and sell these courses for $199. There's amazing content on here.
Yep. So some really, really good stuff in here. I'm not sure what the resource tab is. I guess just a bunch of mind maps and stuff. Penguin Clubhouse. I didn't even know about this. Tell me about this. A little forum for you guys and all the members.
It's a little forum. So if people want, if they need help, and you can put, if you have a job available, or if you wanted to share some videos. One of the things that we're going to do is, if you want a video that needs some loving from all the members, maybe they can watch it and get a couple of views each. So, we're just giving it to the members so that they can have a forum that they can share things.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool, so let me stop this. Cool. Let's take a couple of minutes and walk through some more case studies, if that's cool with you, Damon.
That is, I'm going to have to jump over. I'm going to switch out of the iPad over to the laptop here. So I'm going to go dark here.
Hey, all right, we finally got some comments here. Robert says, "How can I use this with HydroVid?" One of you guys want to tackle that one?
Yeah,
I mean, I can too. So with HydroVid, all that HydroVid is going to be doing is putting up your videos, right? Publishing them, and then it has some built-in social sharing type of option, similar to Cinewire, but on a very limited basis. And then obviously you can syndicate through Cinewire through HydroVid. And so this is just another step, and this is what we're doing right away. As soon as we publish a video, we're going through HydroVid, and we're using this strategy. So how can you use this with HydroVid? Add it to your strategy. I mean, it's very, very simple, plug and play, and for every video that you want to, use VidPenguin with, it takes about 60 seconds.
Yeah, HydroVid also gives you back all the links. So any YouTube links that you generate, you can just toss them into VidPenguin real quick and then run it all the way through your system.
Yep. Let's see.
Trying to see where you're seeing these comments. I just refreshed.
If you just refresh, yeah, down below.
At the very bottom, is it the last one I got is Vision Development Expert. That's the last one I see.
So there should be 3 there right now for my refresh. Let's see. Rob Mullins has a question. Anthony, that's a perfect question for you.
I wish I could see it. Tell me what it is.
So Rob says, I'm on the fence. I'm new to internet marketing. I've been studying with a coach who says that paid traffic is the only predictable and scalable traffic source. SEO can change overnight. I'm open to your ideas, ideas. What I've seen of VidPenguin makes sense. Just more information on SEO as a reliable source of traffic. Thanks for your help.
Well, I hate to debunk your coach, but paid traffic is predictable until you get slapped. And you get slapped by Google, you can get slapped by Facebook. Right now there's a big Facebook slap going on where they're slapping paid traffic. So at the end of the day...
Or you can just get booted like I did.
You can get booted off Facebook like Joe did. At the end of the day, nothing is predictable. I mean, did you ever think Blockbuster was going to go out of business? Did you think Kmart was going to go out of business? I didn't. That's just how it is. Businesses evolve, systems evolve, things change. At the end of the day, I think why I love SEO. I've been doing SEO since 2002, and the reason I love SEO is because it's search traffic. And it's not interruption marketing like Facebook. People actually go into YouTube and they type what they want: how to boil an egg, how to get on the first page of Google, how to make a video, how to get girls, how to whatever. And they do the same thing in Google, right? And then they get back what they want. And then their intent is much higher than dealing with native ads or dealing with interruption marketing like Facebook. You see a hot picture of a girl on an ad, you go and click it. You don't even know if you're interested in it. You're clicking it because you think you're going to see the girl when you click the ad. You want to zoom in on her phenomenal physique or whatever, and then it's a squeeze page. Whoa, that's exactly what I wanted. So, I mean, listen, there's a million ways to make $1 million. If anyone tells you there's only one way, then I would have to debunk that person. I've been doing SEO for a long time, and I've done really well. Joe's done SEO for a long time. He's done really well. Damon just started doing SEO, and he's doing really well. I mean, you're in less than a year, right, Damon?
Oh yeah.
So it all depends. It's just like anything you practice and become good at, right? You start to get a rhythm for it. You start to understand how to get on the first page. it's just you got to practice, you know, and it's the same with paid traffic. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get crushed. I just blew through $10,000 on Facebook trying to make my webinar convert. It didn't work out for me. I had the $10,000, I could afford to lose it. And here's the kicker. I had 2 of the top Facebook traffic guys doing it for me, and we still couldn't get the webinar to convert. And it's not my offer, because my offer converts really well. The webinar converts really well when we do product launches, right? So the point of what I'm saying is there's a risk there too. Don't think that there isn't. At the end of the day, you got to do something that you like doing and you're comfortable with doing. In my opinion, what I love about doing video marketing is it is minimum effective dose. You don't have to write a lot of content. You don't have to spin a lot of content. You can create a video really quick within a couple minutes. You can optimize it properly. You don't need a website. You don't need to buy expired domain names to build a PBN. You don't need to do any of that stuff. You can get a video made and up on the first page of Google usually within a day, and you now have an asset that you can either lease, sell, or promote a product with and siphon traffic from YouTube and Google. That's why I love it. I'm a minimum effective dose kind of guy. I try to keep things simple. In my opinion and in my experience, simple systems work, complicated ones fail. So I hope that answers your question.
I think that's good. I think that one thing that a lot of people don't really think about is, the distinction between interruption marketing and search marketing. And the reason that search marketing works so well and it converts so well is not a mystery, right? And Anthony touched on that briefly, but I think it's super important. I forget what webinar it was, but I did a training, and a big part of it was talking about just this concept alone. And the aha moments just going off on the webinar were crazy. People didn't really think about it. And to me, it was kind of second nature. But I think that's really super important to talk about, on Facebook or any other type of, advertising platform where you're throwing out banner ads and ads to people. You're interrupting them while they're going about their day. With Google search, they're searching for a solution right now, and they need an answer, right? When's the last time that you called an AC repair technician from a Google ad? I called one 2 weeks ago. Okay, when's the only time have you ever called somebody from a Facebook ad, right? An HVAC technician? No, because you're not looking for it in that moment.
Bro,
a lot of people ask me how can I make Facebook work for local? Good luck.
Yeah. This morning, we're moving into a new house, and we want to get. That's why you see the big mess behind me, because we're packing up and moving, and we want to get everything done before we move in, right? So we called painters, we called carpet cleaners, we called in move-in cleaning specialists, and all that stuff came from Google. Every single search I did on Google.
Yep.
I didn't go on Facebook. Where am I going to go on Facebook?
You're going to scroll just through forever until something pops up?
Native ads, that's not going to work for me. If anyone doesn't know what a native ad is when you go on a blog or a website and you see those little ads at the bottom that have the crazy pictures of man discovered huge new testosterone booster, and it's a picture of a guy with a little head and a huge body. Those are native ads. So, and I'm not making fun. I'm not trying to debunk your coach. Paid traffic does work, but be prepared to spend a lot more money than testing and tweaking SEO. I will tell you that right now.
A lot more money. Yep.
A lot more.
Cool. Cool. So Rob actually said, Anthony, that answer helped. I'm off the fence. Cool.
Cool.
Let's see, Mike Claggett, what's up, man? Mike, good to see you in here. Mike says he has a local client with 3 different sites in 3 different cities. Can I use the same videos by changing them slightly, uploading them to a different channel for each city on the same account, and then put them in a playlist?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
So what would be your guys' plan of attack? You have a local client, you need to get some, rankings for. They have 3 different sites in 3 different cities. What would be kind of your video attack plan?
Go ahead, Damon. You go ahead.
Well, Anthony has a great channel authority strategy that he puts the cities inside of a state playlist, and he builds up the channel authority on that one single channel for that one particular business, and then also supplement the other playlists with how-tos and recommended. I would definitely go into video editor, chop a few seconds off, rename the title, rename the description, inside of the description, inside the tags, and possibly at the end of the title description, and then bring it into VidPenguin and spin up the cities that are surrounding that one office location, and you would spin it through the description, and then you go back into SendWire with it. We're doing that a lot with the local cities right now.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be crazy technical.
Yeah, let me visualize. Let me show folks a visual of what Damon's talking about real quick.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, can you see my screen okay? Should be able to see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's say you really what you want to do is if you really want to build massive authority and you really want to rank for some really tough keywords with YouTube, what you want to do is make your channels. I call these like super niche channels, and they're like very, very focused on one type of niche and even one type of keyword. So, for example, in this case, we would want to be targeting the keyword best permanent makeup artists, right, as an example. This is just an example. So this whole channel, we could call this channel Best Permanent Makeup Artists USA, okay? And then what we would do is we would create playlists for each of the states. So we would create a playlist, and we would call that playlist Best Florida Permanent Makeup Artists. Then we would create another playlist, Best Georgia Permanent Makeup Artists, Best Alabama Permanent Makeup Artists, and so on and so forth, right? And what happens is all these become like anchor texts too. Like these playlists become anchor texts with these keywords, and the best keyword is being used. The permanent makeup artist keyword is being used. And then within each of the playlists, what we would do is we would then put the videos. So like what Damon had said, make a video about the main city and then spin the videos about the surrounding cities and put those all under the same state. Optimize all your titles. So, our tags are optimized with Best Orlando Permanent Makeup Artist, our description, our video title, and then, you would do the next video. So, Orlando, then Tampa, then so on and so forth for Florida. And this is a strategy that we actually use where we lease out channels like this to businesses. The best keyword is an ego keyword. Businesses love that keyword. Even what's crazy about this keyword is even if they don't get an ROI out of it, they don't care because it's so ego driven. They're like, they will take out their mobile phones and show their friends, look, I got, on the first page of Google for Best Orlando Makeup Artist. My barber, if you Google, here, I'll show you really quick. My barber, I did this for my barber. I got him under Best Orlando Barber, and the guy went and vinyl wrapped his Cadillac CTS that he is the best Orlando barber in Google. There he is right there, and there's me on the video. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that okay?
I can't see your screen, Anthony.
Oh, let me switch it up here. Sorry about that. What do I need to do? I need to switch it, right?
Yeah. If you just hit the screen share thing again.
All right. Here we go, right here. Share. Let me know you can see that.
You need a picture. You need a picture of his vinyl wrapped Cadillac to show up.
I need to do that. I definitely need to do that. But you can see that okay now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, we got him under Best Orlando Barber, and this guy, he went and got his Cadillac vinyl wrapped, and Google voted him the Best Orlando Barber. And I'm like, dude, they didn't vote you. I did that for you, you knucklehead. but it's a great keyword, and that's a strategy that we teach. Actually, that's when you buy VidPenguin through Joe, one of the bonuses that we're going to give you is a bonus that shares how to do this strategy, and this helped score my brand new Corvette. I got a Z06 Corvette. It's a $100,000 car. Doing this strategy helped us make this money. This is very powerful, and it's not. It's what's great about this keyword is it's not measurable. Like they don't care if they don't get an ROI out of it. Like he does not care. Like so you don't have to sit here and worry about a business getting an ROI, or you don't have to sit here worry about generating calls, on the business, because it's so ego driven. Attorneys are all over it. Doctors, just think of ego businesses. People that are ego-driven businesses, they don't care. They just want to be known for the best plastic surgeon, the best personal injury lawyer, the best DUI lawyer.
The cool thing, like some people think, like, oh, well, that's an easy keyword to rank for. Yeah, it is, right? But long term, you're going to be able to rank for that head keyword too, and that more difficult keyword. I just did a search for Orlando Barber, and you show up #1.
Yep.
For your, with your video. I mean,
Yep.
So who cares? Go tackle those easy, low-hanging fruit keywords first, and longer term, using these strategies, you're going to be able to rank it really well.
I'm going to tell you something, Joe. That's why I've had so much success. I always focus on the supporting LSI keywords first. Everyone, when they get started in SEO, wants to go for the big guns. They want to rank for diet pill and weight loss. It's just not realistic. You got to rank for all the LSI supporting keywords first, and then what happens by default? You start to rank for the big keywords without even trying. It's crazy.
Man, I finally figured it out. That's how you ranked for all the SendWire keywords too, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
All right, now I can finally beat you.
I'm dominating bonus, SendWire bonus. I almost have the whole page.
Yeah. Don't try to compete with him on that. I tried. It's not even worth it. I mean, that's a good buying keyword too, but it's not worth that competition.
It is. But yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that helps y'all see how we structure our channels, and how you should do it too for your client.
Let's see. Mike said, cool. He's following up on that one question. He knows how to repurpose them. He said, thanks, Anthony. Big light bulb moment for me. Thanks, guys. Cool.
Sweet.
Cool. So, got a bunch more comments in here if you guys refresh. How do I get the webinar Anthony is talking about I bought on the 4th? I'm assuming it's already in the members area, right, Anthony?
Oh, yeah. It's not in that members area. It's in my own members area. Go to myproducthelpdesk.com and send us your proof of purchase, and we'll get that out to you.
Sorry. I went black for a second.
No worries.
Okay.
This is going to be a highly opinionated question. But let's say you just got into video SEO. What's the fastest way to make $1,000 a month? So I mean, the reason it's highly opinionated first is because we all do slightly different variations of things, right?
Yep.
But let's just one at a time kind of walk through that.
I'll go first. I know everyone loves doing affiliate marketing, and I know how sexy it is. You don't need a product. You don't have to talk to anybody. You just create a review video and launch it. And that's a great way to go. The challenge with that is it's not just about getting the traffic to your video. It's about the offer, right? That's usually the biggest problem with affiliate marketing. A lot of people think they have a traffic problem. At the end of the day, people really have an offer problem, and trying to find an affiliate offer that's going to hit good with cold traffic is sometimes challenging, right? So that's one thing you have to face. Another thing you have to face is all the competition that's going after. If it's a good offer, there's going to be a lot of people promoting it, right? And you're going to have to outshine them either with a bonus or a better video, or you have to captivate them in a different way and get them to buy from you or rank really high. And which is usually typically hard to do on a very good offer, right? So if you want to make $1,000 really fast, I would recommend you don't do that, because most of the affiliate stuff you're going to promote too is low dollar stuff. Like your commissions are going to be $25, anywhere from $10 to $25 to $50, unless it's a higher ticket product, of course. So for you to make $1,000 a month, you would have to sell 100 of a $20 product to get the 50% of the 10, or you would have to sell 50 units of the 25, which could be challenging to do with an affiliate product. However, If I was you, what I would do is I would look at all the businesses that you visit in your local area, and I would create review videos of those businesses. It's easy to do because you know the business. You go to the business. You may even know the owner of the business. You frequent the business. Just make a review video of your coffee shop, your nail salon, your barber, where you get your dry cleaning, your dentist, all these businesses that you already use. First of all, it's great practice. You'll make the videos easy because you're going to be comfortable talking about the business. You're familiar with the business, and it's going to be really easy to rank under the business name review, right? So you don't want to go after a big keyword like Orlando Dentist Review. You want to go after the business name review. So, like, for example, let's say it's Joey Bag of Donuts Coffee Shop, right? So you would do a review video. That's Joey Bag of Donuts Coffee Shop Review, right? That would be the keyword you would go after. You make that review video, you get it up there. You go to Joey Bag of Donuts in the morning and you say, hey, man, I love your coffee and donuts so much that I actually made a review video for you guys. Whip out your mobile phone, show them what you did, right? Joey's going to be impressed because no one's ever done that for him. It's a big deal, and he's going to be very excited. And businesses think, when a business thinks about a video about their business, they think of a commercial. It's a big deal for a business to have a video about their business. And when people think of commercials, they think of something expensive. And you just did this for them for free. Like, you just did this out of the goodness of your heart. You created goodwill for their business. There are people that are going to be searching their business name review that are wondering about their business, and you made a video about their business. They're going to dig it. So usually the reaction is amazing. You want to wait to get a reaction out of them. After you get a reaction out of them, you want to go in and tell them, hey, listen, well, I can go after a bigger keyword for you if you're interested. This is what I do for a living. I can get you under Best Coffee Orlando or Best Donuts Orlando. I can get a video just like this under that if that's something you're interested in. And we usually charge $1,997. If you sign up with us today, we'll do a special for you for $997. You don't have to pay me all of it up front. You can pay me a third now. My team will get started on it. You can pass the rest once we get on the first page. That's it, man. Bingo bango.
Yep. We call this the patron swap. So, like, think about all these businesses that you guys always frequent and give business to. Anthony gave you guys a bunch of suggestions, but finally turn them into your patrons.
Yeah.
Take all those relationships and all the money that you flush down the toilet at whoever, whatever business it is, and finally figure out a way to make some of it back. And we do the same thing. On any purchase, you guys can basically do this. And so I do this on affiliate products, though, too, kind of a little different angle. Any product that I purchase, I do a review. If it's bad, I do it. If it's good, I do it. And it allows me to pay for almost anything that I purchase. But on a local level, you can, like Anthony was saying, you can make a lot more money, right? The average internet marketing product, the margins are very tiny, and so you're going to have, or the price point is, so you're going to have to sell a lot. But for a local business, you'll be able to make a lot more money with a lot less effort. And so for our wedding, actually, I just got married a couple months ago, and every single person, not contractor, but every vendor in the wedding I did a review video for. Okay? I sold half the people on follow-up services without even trying.
Sure.
Basically paid for all of those costs for the wedding. I mean, trust me when I say weddings aren't cheap.
Yeah. I do it for everything. Just to prove to you, just like you're saying, I am in the habit of doing this for everything I buy, because what ends up happening is, let me see if I can get this video to come up. It opens up doors like you wouldn't believe. Let me show you this screen share really quick. Is that the right one? I think so. You all see my screen, right? Just want to make sure.
It's black for me right now.
Is it? How about now?
Still black. There we go. There we go.
All right, cool. So, check it out. AutoNation Chevrolet Airport Reviews. And this is right after I locked down the deal on my vet. I went and shot a review video of how awesome they were. And this got me in the door with the marketing director of AutoNation, and I'm trying to close a deal with them where we're going to be doing all their PPC. It's $1 billion company. This will be the biggest deal I ever close. This stupid video. I mean, and obviously I bought an expensive car with them, right? So they know I'm a serious player. But you just do this with everything. You know, I just got a termite inspection on the house that we did, and I did the same thing. Termite detective review. This is a recent one. There's the video right there. This is ranked with VidPenguin, June 2nd, 2015. And like you said, Joe, with everything, like I'm going to get my termite, my pest control done for free. I'm going to get my lawn done for free. I'm going to get my pool service done for free. Anything that has to do with the house, I'm going to get my cleaning. We get our cleaning ladies now for free. I'm going to do the same thing for them down there. I'm going to get our cleaning ladies for free. You know, it's like, dude, that's $1,000 a month in housing stuff. It's like I could sit here, make some videos, get them on the first page, and then swap out services.
Yeah, and you guys know as well as I do, ranking for best whatever in a city, guys, come on, that's simple.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You guys can all do that, even if you're brand new to video SEO, and none of you guys are. You're following me, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Anthony.
And one of the
can you take a screenshot of that, or upload that picture, or send me that picture, that little diagram that you showed for the.
Sure.
For the.
I have it on Dropbox. You want me to just drop it in the chat?
Yeah, man, that would be awesome.
Okay.
That was a great little nugget, guys. For those of you guys that came on, those last two nuggets, right? The playlist stuff and building up the authority there, and that last tip about how to make that $1,000 a month. Those are awesome nuggets, guys. That's worth the last 45 minutes of you guys being on here alone.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Do you guys share any strategy tips for marketing ClickBank products by video? So most of ClickBank these days is fitness stuff.
Yeah.
You guys done any fitness stuff?
I haven't. I used to do a lot of stuff on ClickBank. So 2008, 2009, I was doing a lot of stuff on ClickBank, and I was doing pretty good with it. I was doing a lot of review videos. The review keyword works like gangbusters on ClickBank. You want to go after product name review with ClickBank stuff, because what ends up happening is a lot of affiliates drive a lot of interest with all kinds of traffic, and people start to question the product and the credibility of the product, and so they're always Googling the product name review. So if I was going to do ClickBank stuff today, that's what I would do, and I was doing pretty good with it. I don't know what it's like today. That was a long time ago, 2008. That was 7 years ago. So I don't know what that market is like today. It's not something I'm doing, so I can't answer that question honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what I would do is I'd go take a look at the competition personally, and look at, what are the major products on ClickBank, and what's what's the competition like for keywords like product name review, product name bonus, things like that.
I know the guys that are crushing it with affiliate SEO stuff. They're crushing it doing CPA offers. They're not really crushing it doing ClickBank anymore. So, and I'm in a couple of SEO masterminds, and there's a couple of guys that are doing 400,000 plus a year with affiliate sites, and all their sites are all CPA. They're not doing ClickBank stuff anymore. ClickBank used to be hot, but it's not as hot as it used to be. So, I guess a lot of the CPA stuff's where it's at for affiliate stuff right now.
Yeah, I don't do anything with ClickBank. I know that they've kind of they've been weeding out their network is all that I really know. They've gotten rid of a lot of their bad offers, and their big focus is fitness and a couple other verticals.
Yeah.
But besides that, I can't really give any tips on ClickBank.
Sorry.
Let's see.
We do have some Amazon tips too. We were doing some ranking on Amazon where we're just using brand name, product number, and then creating a video off that. And basically the video would just be a copy of the review screen, and then you would put brand name, product number, and then you'd actually just copy all the information out of the Amazon product itself. And they would rank fairly quick on VidPenguin using SendWire.
Let's see. I think we got most of the comments in here, most of the questions. I saw one pop up, but I don't see it anymore. Okay, cool. Let's show some fresh case studies if you guys have some. Last couple of weeks, anything that we didn't cover on the webinar. And I'll keep surfing through here, trying to find some more questions. I see Anthony. I don't know if you saw it. Joseph McFarland was asking about paying something with PayPal, something, and submitting a ticket. If you could take a look at that.
Yeah, sure. I didn't understand what that was. I don't know if we can do PayPal credit with JVZoo.
There was another person had that same problem a couple days ago. They were not able to use the PayPal credit.
So we got a comment here. So I been crushing it with SendWire, got Scale Out, and now VidPenguin. All works just like as advertised. You guys kick ass.
Nice, awesome. Love to deliver. I mean, I really do.
We have a couple of power users in our group that have Scale Out, VidPenguin, and SendWire all tied together, and it's almost like magic. As they go to Scale Out, they'll start their Hangout and pull the link in through VidPenguin and then push it back out with SendWire, and it's almost like it's instant whatever keywords they're going after. It's really powerful stuff.
It's awesome. Damon, you guys got any case studies recently? You have any in the group that you want to just open up in the Facebook group and show some folks?
Well, if I was on the other computer, I would have tons of them. I just bought this laptop, so it's completely blank. And so what I was bringing up, I wanted to show you, if I can figure out how to do this. We were talking earlier about the cities, doing like a city multiplier, and being able to dominate a page with just doing the different cities. Let me see if I can share the screen here.
Let's see. Robert asked, can you do a 301 redirect from your video on YouTube that goes to a different site? Nope. Only 301 from YouTube to YouTube. Using those different links that we talked about in the last video, Robert.
Okay, let me see if I can get the... Okay, can you see this screen here?
Yep.
Okay, it should say Best Video Marketing South London.
Yep.
Okay, this is one of our original VidPenguin users, and we started South London. There's tons of little towns around London, and they're all within a mile to 5 miles to 20 miles, probably at the furthest. And this is one of our clients, and he did 3 different videos, and all he did was just cut a few seconds off each one, renamed it, and resubmitted it. And so we have Best Video Marketing and SEO Services in Putney. This one is, you got Surrey and South London. You got in London here.
That's awesome.
And I mean, we own the entire first page of Google, and there's 118 million search results for best video marketing in South London. Now, if I just take that away, just to see what happens here, I have to find my keys now, and I'll hit enter. we're still Best Video Marketing London, and this is my client right here, and he's probably 30 miles outside of London, but he still gets calls all the time. He's a very good video editor and designer doing animations, but this is his and this is his. And this is just using video, VidPenguin, and LinkedIn with SendWire. So anyway, this was just an example that I brought up.
That's him too, right there, David Miller, right?
Yeah, David Miller.
Down at the bottom.
Yeah. Best power user. Joe, I thought you might like this one here. Best power user SendWire tips is that one's our playlist, and these are actual SendWire campaigns. I have a Blogspot. This is one of the websites in here, and these are all coming out of SendWire. So SendWire is actually ranking all these best power user SendWire tips. So I'm actually using SendWire's campaigns to actually rank these videos, and all these are video embeds. And this was I did this back in June 25th. So VidPenguin actually owns this one keyword pretty well.
Awesome.
So that's kind of some of the examples I have. I apologize. I've got a blank computer with no saved files at all on it. So I'm just kind of going off memory right now. And of course, I think if we just typed in VidPenguin review, this is actually yours, Joe. You did this about 2 hours ago. And then
Digital Triggers is ranking down below too.
Oh wow. Yep, right there. Was that a video embed?
Yeah. Yep. And so, guys, just to be 100% transparent, all that I did is set up the Hangout, grabbed the embed, threw it on Digital Triggers, and then I also embedded it on a bunch of sites just by doing blog posts on SendWire. That's it. Took 30 seconds.
And these guys right here, they're all our VidPenguin members, and we actually had a $50 contest, and we had all these keyword review words, and if you ranked on the first page, you sent us a screenshot and we paid you $50. I think we still have a few keywords left in that contest. So we're always trying to encourage you, just start somewhere. And whether it's a goodwill method, or you're ranking a company, or you're coming in just ranking for a contest, once you get a little bit of practice on what you're doing, it makes a world of difference, and you get a feel for how to rank things.
Yep. Momentum is very important in anything you do. I try to teach money momentum to a lot of folks that are my clients or subscribers. You got to get money momentum. A spark can start a blazing fire, and I think a lot of times people get really discouraged because they're not getting results, but they're going after really hard things. They're going after things that they shouldn't be going after when they're brand new. You need to go after what Joe said, low-hanging fruit. Focus on the low-hanging fruit. Create money momentum. A lot of this stuff is mindset. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that because they want to buy the software and they want stuff to work, but a lot of it's mindset, right? And how you go after things and how you look at opportunities and just think about creating money momentum and go after the low-hanging fruit. There's a lot of money in low-hanging fruit. Joe, you've made a crap load of money in low-hanging fruit. I've made a crap load of money with low-hanging fruit. I've been pounding it into Damon's head for the past year to do it. He's been listening. He's made a ton of money with low-hanging fruit. So, and then you have money momentum. You'll feel good. You'll gain confidence. When you go to talk to prospective clients or people interested in your service, you'll know what you're doing. You're not going to be afraid. You're going to have confidence. And you know what confidence does? It attracts more money. So.
Yeah, and one of the things, in fact, the videos that I released today was about leasing your virtual assets. So whether you're selling a video or you're ranking a video and then you're selling links on the video, what I give you in there is I have a long history of sales. And I give you 6 specific questions that you can walk into any vendor, anybody that you're talking to that owns a local business. You ask them these 6 questions, and you can give them an exact price, what you're going to charge them for the service, that's going to be fair to them, and they're going to appreciate that you've actually asked the right questions. And that's the thing that you're going to have to develop, is the confidence. And we're going to give you questions, and we're going to give you training on how to do this. And once you have that confidence of walking in, you know, it may take you an hour to rank a video. It may take you 12 hours. It may take you 2 weeks. But once you start ranking videos, you don't just stop at one. You do multiple. You get 5 or 6 of these videos all pointing to this one customer, and he's going to love you. He's going to pay you monthly on this.
So here's another little low franging. I can't even talk. It's late. I should be in
late,
bed.
man.
I got kids.
I know, our kids get us up early, dude. I'm going to be up at 5 a.m. She's going to be poking my face. Da-da, da-da.
Yep. So one other little low-hanging fruit tip for you guys is translate your videos to Spanish.
Ooh, that's
okay, and go
tip.
after Spanish keywords.
That's a good
okay, on a
tip,
local
man.
level, on affiliate stuff, on anything. And guys, anything Spanish is so much less competitive than in English.
That's
So
a
you
huge
guys can
tip.
you guys can rank for almost anything in Spanish, even being a very, very novice video SEO person.
Yep. Yep.
That's a great tip.
So I'm assuming most of
And-
you guys are in some area that have some kind of Spanish-speaking population. I mean, me being in South Florida, you know, Anthony here in South Florida as well, Damon in Texas, there's lots of Spanish-speaking people. We could crush it just going after Spanish stuff, all of us.
Yep.
Cool. So questions. I keep refreshing. They keep coming in. Seems like they're at a little bit of a trickle, though. It's not as fast and furious as before. Would it be practical to sell a T-shirt? No. I'm going to tell you straight up. No Teespring with video.
People have tried that. They haven't had success with it.
Yeah. Robert says, Joe, I have Cinewire, Scale Out, and just bought VidPenguin yesterday, and I have about 900 networks in Cinewire. Is that overkill for local marketing? I'm just going to say that sounds like a lot of fun, because that sounds like me. And I don't, you know, be careful how you use them, right? If you just do like, you know, 1,000, 2,000 embeds right out of the gate, it's not really going to do that much, right? It just won't. So take everything kind of slow, but you can have a lot of fun with 900 networks in Cinewire.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Drip that content out.
Yeah,
and definitely drip it out, and then like get it indexed too. Make sure you keep getting that content indexed.
Exactly. Great tips there.
Well, Joe, you have an RSS feed, and you've redone the RSS feed into Cinewire now, and you got a drip feed, and you can select the campaigns. I love that feature because I will take my channel feeds and drop them into Cinewire. So this guy with 900 campaigns, I'm impressed. That's incredible.
All right, I'm gonna put you guys on the spot here. Eduardo says, will you guys do a bonus training on how to integrate Cinewire, VidPenguin, and Scale Out for us? Can we do something like that?
Sure.
So I know, Damon, you said we already got customers crushing it with that. So let's jump on a Hangout or something next week and knock that out for Eduardo here and for everybody else, and then we can just throw that up in the members area for everybody.
Mm-hmm. For those of you on the fence, if you're on the fence, let me see. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with my stupid screen share here. It's not being cooperative.
Anthony, we didn't even talk about the keyword probing method. The using YouTube loophole.
Uh-huh.
I probably should mention that is Anthony brought up a point, and we're giving way too much content. And the guy Gil Garcia and I, we like to do a lot of, we like to give content, we like to teach. We have developed what we call a keyword probing method, or a predictive ranking method, and we're actually going to develop it into a software. But we give you, I think there's 6 videos on how we do this, but we show you exactly how we're using YouTube to do our keyword research for us. Nobody else is using YouTube to actually research keywords and ranking positions. And we show you, it's called YouTube Loophole Secrets.
Yeah, we don't want to give that away though. That's for, you got to come in for that one.
Yeah, you definitely have to join. We don't want anybody else knowing the secret.
You got to come in for that one, because that one, we just discovered that one a couple of weeks ago by accident, and it's like crazy. Like, you're using YouTube against YouTube. It's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. And these guys discovered it. I mean, it's pretty nuts. I wanted to get everyone a little excited and show off the vet, and just show everyone, like, this is how badass this car is. I'm gonna give you the bonus. It's a one and a half hour training. It's like all low hanging fruit. How I was able to score this car this past year. I made an extra $100,000 in income, and my wife's like, I've been wanting to get a vet since they came out, and she's like, listen, go get the damn car. I felt guilty about it. So I went and bought her a Navigator because I felt guilty about buying a vet. But this is the car right here, and I'm going to teach you the method that got me this car. And it's all low-hanging fruit, and you can use VidPenguin, and you combine it with SendWire, and it's just, you know, the big challenge with the method is people are going to think it's so simple that they may not do it. But I'm telling you, just go do it. It's the fastest way to make money with the least amount of work possible. And I just wanted to show off the cars, get you excited about it. It's a hot car, and anyone can do this. You know, I did not expect to make this money. I just focused this past year on doing this method, and I made a bunch of cash doing it. So
I was jelly. I saw it in person. So I treated myself this year to a new car as well, and my wife, and I was still jealous.
You got a sweet ride too, man. You got a '63, right?
CLS 550, yeah.
550, yeah, dope ride, man.
Yeah, and you know, we had to upgrade my wife's car too because we got 2 kids now, and so, you know, we needed the extra room. We had to go with the Yukon XL, and so now we got, like, you know, the tank as well.
I think you got to put the kids and the wife in a tank because I don't want anything to happen to them, you know. So I used to have a Navigator, and it got rear-ended. And, dude, there wasn't a scratch on the car, and the car that hit me just got smushed, dude. and it just makes sense to have our wife and kids in that, you know.
Let's talk real quick about the CPA offers. Anthony, you brought up before guys crushing it with CPA offers, with video stuff and SEO stuff in general. Any ideas on those types of CPA offers or networks that they're using?
They're doing a lot of diet pills, a lot of health stuff. They're doing a lot of trial offer stuff because those it's like free to get the pills. The people just have to pay for the shipping and handling, and then what they do is they put the people on a monthly program where they get the pills every month, but the payouts are like anywhere from $35 to $50 per action. So it's an enticing offer because it's a free bottle of pills for just shipping and handling. So their guard is down and they'll get the pills.
The person running the offer knows their traffic and what the uptake is, and they're willing to pay out, you know, on the front end for the free trial.
$50, yeah.
Yeah, what is it, like Market Health, I think is one.
Market Health is one. The best thing to do is go to Offer Vault and just look at those offers.
Yeah.
You want to look at like an Offer Vault. There's like a section where there's like new offers that are coming out. Check those out. Just stay on top of those and look at what new offers are coming out. And, you know, with affiliate offers, you have to be okay with offers coming and going. You know, you just have to be okay with that because they're going to kill offers. One of the biggest problems that CPA companies, or, you know, companies that are running physical products like that, one of the biggest problems that they have is a big affiliate will come in there, someone who can drive a ton of traffic, and they'll just clean out their inventory, and then they got to kill the offer. So that's one of the things you got to be aware of. You know, what you could do is what would be a smarter, more long-term sustainable thing would be to create a channel about health and diet and just have a lot of health and diet tips for free, like little short videos. You don't want to go crazy. Like, you know, have one health and diet tip on one video, like one per, so that they're short and you can have a lot of videos on your channel. And then I would just drive everyone to a squeeze page and give them like a resource guide of all the best diet pills, right? So you get them to opt in, and you can give them a PDF that has reviews of all the best diet pills with links to your affiliate offers. And then you can control that PDF. You can change it whenever those offers get killed. You can just go in and update it with the new offers, and you're just collecting email addresses too. And usually people that are dieting or looking to get new dates, so you can CPA them into a dating offer. You can CPA them into how to date better.
You're also collecting the opt-in, which is obviously super important.
Right. That's more sustainable than just doing products about CPA stuff.
Yeah. CPA market is very volatile. You can crush it by all means, but make sure that you're building your assets and you're putting, you know, sandwich pages in between so that you can collect the data, put them on an email list, and, you know, follow up with them.
You know, just do what we talked about today with that silo technique, right? You make a diet channel or a health channel, and you make playlists about all the different things. You know, how to get bigger arms, how to get better abs, how to get bigger shoulders. Those are your playlists, and then stick all your tips under each video under those playlists. So just silo your channel out. You could do female playlist, male playlist. I mean, you could silo the crap out of it with diet. There's so many things you could go after. That's how you could go after that market. That's a competitive market. That's how I would go after that market.
All right, we're at 76 comments. I think we got them all. Guys, if you have any last questions, I want to respect everybody's time. And frankly, I'm a little pooped. This is my third little webinar hangout today. I had,
I had 3
one
today
mastermind
too.
and one with my staff, and now this one.
I had 3 today too.
So I want to make sure, though, that everybody's covered, right? If you have any last questions, try to get them in. How to execute, how to use it, you know, any type of strategy questions at all, as long as it relates to SEO in some form, we'll try to get this answered for you here. So put your comments in, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Nancy says, I bought VidPenguin yesterday and have already used it 3 times for 3 videos. I know I've only scratched the surface, but it's so easy to do. Thanks for another awesome products. I have Cinewire as well. Nothing but quality comes from you guys. Cool. Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks.
I know I said it before, but I wanted to say it again. Damon, thanks for putting all that awesome training in there. I mean, just the ranking and rental technique, and, you know, leasing the sites out. I'm sure my crew will love. We do a lot of lead gen type of stuff, and then all of the, you know, Cinewire training that you did and stuff, man. I really appreciate that. Everybody's going to dig that stuff. I'm sure you'll get lots and lots of awesome comments from that.
Yeah, thanks. I have a lot of people in our group that are Cinewire users, and everybody's been asking, how do you make Cinewire, how do you explode on Cinewire? And I went through all the training. In fact, some of it came from you, I think, Joe. But yeah, everybody seems to really like the training, and I think it's a great fit the way that VidPenguin integrates now with Cinewire. It's just incredible. And we use, Gil and I actually designed the tools to use them all the time. And use them as fast as we can. And we've made it so we can drop a video and it goes through bookmarks, status updates, or I think we can even do blog posts now inside of VidPenguin into Cinewire. And it's just it's a great marriage between the 2 software.
Definitely, for sure. So guys, just kind of a peek behind the scenes. When they first made VidPenguin and brought it to me, I'm like, holy crap, this is awesome. I started using it, but I'm like, wait a second. why can't we integrate with this with SynWire? And like light bulbs are just going off in my head. And literally, I mean, what was it? 72 hours later, you guys were done. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And started using it, and I'm like, okay, this is awesome, this is awesome. Started getting results, and that's when I knew I had to bring it to you guys. So these guys move fast. That's the cool thing too. I'm sure that they'll keep on top of this stuff, and when the system gets tweaked and something new starts to work, you guys are going to be on top of it, and
Pinky swear
pushing to
that.
leverage, pinking to, really leveraging this stuff.
Yep.
I mean, how many times have you guys bought a piece of software and 60 days later, even 2 weeks later, it doesn't work?
Yeah, man, I don't put my name on anything like that, and I told that to Damon and Gil. this,
Yeah.
my name's going on this. We're gonna keep updating it.
Well, and one of the neat things that we did, we actually opened up the software when we first made it for 3 months. We didn't charge anybody anything. We brought in a lot of Anthony's customers, and we called them our beta users, and we just had them just pound the heck out of the software. We broke it a whole bunch of times, and we kept fixing it. And then we got it to a point where we felt like we could sell it. It's stable. We could have a whole bunch of people in it all hammering it at the same time. And there's a lot of software being sold right now that's sold in that first beta phase. And they're hoping all the people buying in are actually going to help them fix it. Well, we didn't do that. We broke it as much as we could, and we got it fixed. And now we have a very stable platform before we even offered it for sale.
It's true. It's crazy.
Randy has a question. If you use Spanish keywords, do the videos have to be completely in Spanish? I mean, they don't have to, but I would say it's better to be. In order to do that, you could just use the YouTube video creator. I don't even know what they're calling it now. You guys know? The YouTube
Video editor, I think.
Video editor or whatever. But you guys can just create videos right through that. You can create a video in like literally 15 seconds, and then you just can put the text right on it and do music in the background, and you don't even need to have any voice. If you want to step it up from there and you want to have actual voice in there and you don't know Spanish, just go to Fiverr and get a voiceover for $5 and use that on every one of your videos. I mean, you can get, just think outside the box, right? There's a lot of solutions there. Your guys' thoughts on that?
And the quality of the video right now doesn't have to be great, especially on the Spanish market, because there's so few out there coming into Google.com.
Yeah, I'm frankly surprised that we're able to get away with what we're able to with that tool. I can't believe that they'll let me create a 30-second video from one screenshot, no voiceover, use their pre-supplied music, to play in the background, and then use that as a video. I mean, I'm shocked that it works, and I'm shocked that they don't put some type of limitations on it or something. Penalize it internally, or I don't know, but it's pretty crazy. It works super well.
Sure does.
So I don't know how you guys are handling this. If somebody wants to upgrade down the line to the lifetime, how are you guys handling that?
Damon?
Yeah, we haven't put an upgrade button in. We're kind of waiting around to. Joe, your group of customers is kind of the first group coming through this, so
yeah.
It's probably going to be in a couple of months, and we'll make sure that everybody was treated fairly if they want to just do an upgrade.
Okay. I'm sure, guys, at some point they will put out the upgrade. Whether it'll only be $100 more, who knows? But I'm sure they'll take care of you guys since you guys are some of the first customers in there. So I hope that helps, Nancy. I think we got everybody, guys. I don't see any more. 85 comments. That was pretty rocking for a Hangout.
Nice. 85.
Cool, man.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir. So, guys, if you're on the fence, hopefully this hangout helped you guys get over the fence one way or the other. I know that we gave lots of good training and advice and tips and tricks on, how to make money quickly, advanced SEO stuff, kind of stuff outside the realm really of VidPenguin. But wanted to make sure just to, add as much value to you guys as possible. Any last thoughts to add, Anthony and Damon, before we shut this thing down? Obviously, you guys will be increasing the price at some point. You guys, like you said, Anthony, probably going to close it down for a little bit. We brought on quite a few users.
Yeah, you did. More than we expected. And we want to make sure to serve everybody. Your people are important to us. We don't want to just, move on. And we want to make sure everyone gets settled in and get everyone working, get people consuming the content, and get the coaching calls. So before we go live again, so you really want to jump on now, because it could be a few weeks before we do it again. That's the first thing. The second thing that you should know is not a lot of people are doing this. Even you got Joe's people, but it's a small part of the YouTube users out there. And the fact that you're doing this one step and they're not, you're going to beat out your competition. You're going to speed them out. So you definitely want to do this because not a lot of people know about this. It's a little known, little used technique, and it's uber powerful.
Yeah, and one of the things that we didn't even mention is VidPenguin is really three parts. One part is the software, and we think it's incredible, easy to use, it's fast to use, and it's integrated perfectly with Similar. The second is the training. We have tons of videos. Just look at the bonuses. Each bonus could actually be an entire course. But the third thing that a lot of people kind of overlook sometimes is we have one of the most active Facebook groups. It's a private group. Once you join VidPenguin, just request to join on Facebook group. And we have a lot of power users that are giving tips every single day. I mean, I get on there and there's 30 or 40 new posts and new comments that people are very engaged in this power user, how to make money with videos, how to rank videos. So plug into the Facebook group. Once you get into VidPenguin, plug into the Facebook group, and we even have some fun stuff in there. And we have contests, and we have awards every once in a while. So just plug yourself into Facebook, and that's the third part. And to me, that's one of the most valuable parts of any software is how good is the people engaged in the product.
Definitely. Very well said. Completely agree. So again, Anthony, Damon, thank you guys so much for bringing this to my crew first before anybody else, for putting in all the extra TLC, jumping on a hangout with me the first time, now again this evening, whipping out those case studies and all the extra bonuses and stuff for us. I really appreciate it. I know everybody else does too. Not our typical average internet marketing promo right to a sales page and sloppy emails and all that garbage. So I really appreciate it. I know everybody else does too. I know that they feel that this promotion is very heartfelt, that we endorse it, you guys endorse it. We're all standing behind it. So thanks again, and can't wait to work with you guys again.
Likewise, man. Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, so much. See you guys. Have an awesome night. Talk soon.
You too. Thank you. Bye.